everybody, and welcome to this week's marketing chat. I'm Terry Johnson, digital marketing strategist from terryjohnsononline.com. And what are we here today to do? Well, we're here today every week on this same day. We are here to talk about digital marketing strategy, the topics, the tips, the tools you need to use and know to help you grow your business online. Now, we talk about different topics here in digital marketing world, and it's many topics. It is content marketing, social media marketing, SEO, branding, websites. Did I say digital marketing? Email. I forgot. We talk about email marketing too, which now we're really focusing on content, and that was last month's topic. So we're still in content world, talking about it in this week's chat and what's to come. So we I'm here every week. Like, I'm getting flustered. Why? I'm here every week, and you join me every week to talk about digital marketing topics. And we talk about tools, we talk about information, we talk about software, tactics, tips, anything that I can share with you to help you grow your business online. So that's what we do here. Okay. So you're just to make sure you're in the right spot. We do talk about digital marketing topics here on the weekly marketing chat. So I'm glad you're here today. And if you would do me a favor, please share this video out, share this post out. Also, hit the like button. Let me know that you like what we're doing here on this channel every week. And also, if you would, in the comments, let me know what other topics do you want to cover that we haven't covered yet. So let me know all of that. Thank you very much. Also, if you're watching later, because this is live, please put in your thoughts, your comments, your questions, anything you have to add to the conversation, put them in the comments, and we will talk about it. So let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I know you don't want to miss what we talk about here, the videos that I put on this channel, and all of the lives that are upcoming. So you don't want to miss that. So when you subscribe, you want to hit the bell to be notified so you don't miss anything. Okay? Got it? All right. So let me see. If you're here, say hi. If not, if you're watching this after the live, put a comment in. Let me know what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. And also, join me on the Discord. I have a Discord channel. I'm going to put that in the chat, and we'll also add it to the comments later. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at the spot where I need to put in the link to Discord, and I hope it's there, because I'm not looking at the chat. Well, actually I am, because the software that I told you last week that I'm using a new live streaming software. That, yeah, I do get to see the chat, the live chat, but I always get to see the comments. The comments are already there. So this is the deal. If you're here live, thank you for watching. But if you're watching this after the live, put your thoughts, opinions, whatever you have to add to the conversation in the chat below. All right. Let's see. Do I have another? Oh, and this is the live weekly marketing chat. I have to add that in there, so you know what's going on. Like, what is going on in this channel? I have no idea. All right, so I'm just acclimating my. There's a back button. All right, because I want to see the chat. All right, good. All right, great. All right, so this week's topic, we are moving beyond content. We talked about how to create your content marketing strategy. We've talked about your goals. We've talked about some of the components of content, what types of content. We also talked about your value proposition. And last week we talked about the call to action. If you haven't seen any of these videos, please look below in the comments. I will have a link to all of these videos so you can get caught up. But don't worry, you're not missing anything, because I'm going to explain everything. And also, if you have some questions, just put them in the chat, put them in the comments, and I can answer them. Doesn't have to be when we're live. Okay? All right, got it. All right, so what do we have next? Yeah, let me know what's going on in your world this week, today. What's going on good? what's not going so great with your business. And of course, this is a business channel, business topics only. Okay. Marketing topics only. Social media topics only. We don't want anything that's outside of that sphere of information that we're talking about today. Okay. You can see I'm a little animated today. This is a good day. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. I put my curb your enthusiasm. See, things will just pop when I'm talking live, when I'm, doing the live show, the live chat, things will just pop up my head and I will just put them out there. So let me know what you think about that. All right, so the topic. The topic. That's what I was looking for. Because I want to keep this short and sweet. We're not going to go an hour. We're going to do short and sweet because I know I want to maximize your time. I want to, be cognizant of your time, be respectful of your time. So want to do that. So let's get on with the topic, please. Yes, ma'am. Increase the reach of your content online. That's what we're moving on to. And what's involved with that topic? Creating your content promotion strategy. And excuse me. We are creating our content promotion strategy. And why should we do that? Well, you're creating content to promote your business or your brand online, right? But you can't just create the content and just, let it just lie there on social media just, oh, I'm here. No, you got to do some more work. And I told you that this is work. This is work. Having a marketing plan, creating the marketing plan, the marketing strategy, the content marketing strategy. Now we're on the content promotion strategy. It is work. There are so many moving parts, but here's the good thing. Here's the good news. You only have to do it once. You don't build a house every time. You have the blueprint, you have the foundation, they put up the walls, you put in the wiring, you do all of the I'm not in construction, so I don't know all of the things. I know drywall and insulation and the attic, blah blah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So once you do that, you don't build it over and over. The house stands. What you do is, you decorate the inside, you furnish the inside, you do the lawn, you put in a pool if you're lucky, or barbecue pit, all those things. But you don't build the house every time. So that's what I'm talking about here. Is when we're doing the marketing, we're talking about marketing strategy here. It's not to have you do the work once, and then this is a system. I believe in systems. I'm telling you, just things just pop in my head. But systems are what makes or breaks your business strategy, your business presence online, your business period. You need systems to do everything. But once you put those systems in place, all you have to do is, turn them on, tweak it, watch it. But you don't have to, like I said with the house, you don't build it over and over every time. You don't build it over and over. Build it once, go in and out. Fridays, you put your feet up. Saturdays, you barbecue or do whatever. You know what I'm saying. So this is the same thing with your marketing plan. You build it once and it works for you. And we've talked about why you want to have a marketing plan, because you need a system to guide you, to help you along this path of, I'm going to use social media and digital marketing to grow and build my business online. And it's doable. People are doing it all the time. But there are some other businesses who are not seeing success. They're not happy and they're getting discouraged. They're overwhelmed. There's too much information. Who do I follow? So I try to alleviate all of that here. And I hope I'm doing that. So let me know if I'm doing a good job. Look at the videos. Look at the one that's coming up behind this. Go to my channel. Look at all that. Right now, there's a few. There'll be more. But don't worry about that. As long as you consistently come and, subscribe, you get notified of there's a new video about this topic. There's a video about that topic. There's information on that topic, and I need to know it. And if you don't see the information, Let me know. Put in the comments. Send me a DM. I'm Terry Johnson Online everywhere. Go to terryjohnsononline.com. Click the link and buy all of those things. You'll find me and you'll just send me a message saying, hey, can you talk about this? Can you help me with that? Can you simplify and clarify this piece of information? Because, marketing, they like to use a lot of acronyms. And I talk about acronyms here, but I explain it to you. I give you a simple definition, which I will do today because we're talking about content promotion strategy. And a part of that is social media optimization. Oh, big word. Oh, what's that? Is that SEO? Is that search engine optimization? No, two different things. We're going to define and talk about it so you get your information straight. But we need to have the content promotion strategy because this content needs to do its work. It can't just lay there and just, you hear all of these things. If the first couple hours on Instagram, if nobody likes it or comments, Instagram won't show it. Facebook, if no one is liking it, then they're not going to show it. They're not going to put it in people's feeds. All of those things. So I don't want you to worry about that because your content promotion strategy does the heavy lifting. It does the heavy lifting because you got so many things to do. All right. So content promotion strategy, remember, does the heavy lifting of putting your content out there. So let's talk some more about it. I got my notes now. I gotta go to my notes. So, let's agree about this. So marketing is about keeping customers happy during the entire cycle of the customer journey. What that means is that your marketing is supposed to think of a factory. Things go in and the raw materials go in, the product comes out. Your marketing is like that. We're going to put all these pieces together, and at the end of it, you're going to get sales. You're going to get sales because that's what a business owner is doing. Every part of the activities, whatever they're doing online, is to get a sale. And last week I said, your content should be getting clicks to your website, clicks to your landing page, clicks to your opt-in list for your email list. Your opt-in for your email list. If you have a freebie, a checklist, an ebook, a printable, whatever it is, that's to of value now, of value. So don't flim flam. Don't say, hey, get on the list and you'll get this, and then they don't get it. So be straight up and truthful about what you're offering, because you don't want to do that. You don't want to lose that potential customer. So everything you're doing online, business wise, for social media, it's not about, hey, look at my outfit, unless you're in fashion, or hey, look at my lunch, unless you're, you own a restaurant or a bakery or something where you want to focus on the food because you want people to get, to look at that and go, wow, I gotta eat that. I'm hungry. What's for lunch? Let's go to that place I saw on Instagram. That kind of thing. So that's what you're using social media for. It's your attention getting tool to direct them to your place where you sell the thing that's in your business. All right, I put it simple. I'm not going to use marketing terms like funnels and SWOT and SMART and this. I could, because I know those things, but I like to keep it simple because I don't want you confused. There's too much confusion already. It's a very simple process of building your online brand presence to build up your business to generate sales. We're talking revenue here. We want dollars in the bank. You can't take likes to the bank. Likes are just an indication of this content connected with someone. Did that make a sale? Sometimes it does. Now, I'm not going to say it doesn't. If someone has their system pretty much on point and they could just post something and make a sale, oh, chef kiss. That's lovely. You're doing something right and it's working for you. But 99.999% of business owners are trying, I heard social media is where you get the sales. Yeah, but you got to set up a system. You got to do some work, some planning, some strategizing. Hey, strategizing. That's what we talk about, is strategy. That's going to help you do it easily, simply, faster, and get reach your goals. And a business owner's goal is revenue, which means dollars in my business bank account, or dollars in the Stripe account, or dollars in the PayPal account or whatever system. See, that's a system that you use to have people purchase from you, to buy the items in your store, to sign up for your service, all of those things. There must be a way for someone to pay you. So that's a system. But we're talking about your content being the fuel that you need to put in that system in order for it to work. Because here it is. You're on, I'm going to post on Instagram and nothing's happening. Why is nothing happening? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. Your content. Is it busted? It might be busted, but you think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Keyword, you think. You don't know. So you have to know. And that's what we were talking about previously with knowing your target audience, having a buyer persona, an avatar. Who is the one person you're selling to? Because that makes it easier for you to create all these systems. Because that one person, remember the telephone? One person talks to one person, talk to one person. That's sharing. So that's where we need to be. But here's something I want to pull up from my notes that I remembered. And I forgot this morning because, we talked with the Biz Chicks earlier in the day. So, you can find that. Go to Biz Chicks. Search for them. They're everywhere. And I had my little note here. I got so many notes. Bear with me, guys. And I got my little iPad popping up here. People share content that they care about and topics that support who they are. That's one of the points I wanted to make. And also, if your content is going to see the light of day, you need to put the time in promoting it. That's what we're talking about today. Content promotion strategy. Why? For sharing. That's how you extend the reach of your content. Why do you want to extend the reach of your content? More people, more eyeballs, more people liking your content, which means they are reading your posts, looking at your photos, and doing what? Clicking on your call to action. What I say last week, get the click. Get the click to your email list, to your landing page, to your sales page, to your website. And if you're selling products, you might want to have a page instead of the main shop store. You might want to have 2 different items or categories of items, but you know what I'm talking about. You want to direct them to that link where they click, buy, boom, sales, dollars in the bank account. Repeat, rinse and repeat. You have to do that over and over. Now, if you have a system that's set up properly, it's going to run like clockwork. And you can check in on it every once in a while, assembly line style, and look at it and make sure everything is going through the way it's supposed to go through. You do have to check on it. Okay, you do have to check on it. So that's the nature of what it is that why businesses want to be on social media. We want to create content. And we need to talk about content because now you need to make epic content because it needs to be shareable. Now, what is epic content? We're going to get into that. And I want to give you a definition. Epic content. Now, I've got a whole, I was busy writing about this epic content. So, epic content is timeless, validated, valuable, and highly entertaining, intergaging. I just made a word. Highly engaging content. It's content that presents well thought out information and puts the user experience first. Did you hear that? Puts the user experience first, not your business. Not, I want to make sales. That doesn't come first. That comes at the end. What you want to do is put the user experience first. That means they have to feel good about your content. They have to like your content. They have to engage with your content. They have to act on it. How do you get all? They have to share it. How do you get all that? Has to be epic content. So let's talk about epic content. I have a couple of examples. All right, so because epic content is the content that gets shared the most, and you're thinking, well, my content is epic. Are you sharing quotes? That's not epic content. Sorry to tell you. Unless there's one exception that if you're in life coaching or any kind of coaching where motivation, quotes are your thing. Quotes is my thing. So go ahead, quote away. But every other business, like I said, I used the example earlier of a bakery, and you know, it's they put up quotes instead of showing the cupcakes or showing the cookies or whatever. You can say the quote, but I don't want to see a graphic of a quote. I want to see your item because it needs to be epic. It needs to make me want to go and buy it. That's why user experience first. You want them to buy, don't put up some quotes that doesn't do anything. But if you're showcasing your products, your services, and tying in a quote that's motivating and explaining why and driving them to the call to action that you have set up, you're golden. Now, how do I know it works? How do I know that content works? Well, in analytics, which we're going to talk about on a later chat, but analytics is your guide to what content is working. But first, you got to make the epic content. You got to make it. You got to test things. You got to do things. You got to say, well, what do I share that's going to be epic content? Well, here's some examples. So for today, this is we're in March. So March is one of the things is national Women's History Month. And then on the 8th, I believe it's International Women's Day. Now, why is that important? There's a lot of focus and news, and people are talking about that online, especially today because it's the first day. So you want to be involved with that with content, epic content that stands out. You want to have the hashtag because there's a hashtag for it, and you want to ask questions. You want to have an engagement. So that was part of. Let me go back to the definition. We need to talk about the epic content, timeless, validated, valuable, highly engaging content, presents well thought out information, and puts the user experience first. Okay, remember that user experience first. Now let's talk about some more definitions of epic content, and these are some. I gathered some opinions from across the internet. So these are some of the things I want to read. That content that provides a new perspective that gives the reader an aha moment, and you have a new thought in the reader's mind. Epic content is shareable, relevant, entertaining. Content that gets real results in someone's life. Content that after consuming it, and if you put it into action, could dramatically impact your life or business. Content that speaks to content that speaks to something inside people. That makes them say yes. They want to share it. It makes them smile, think, laugh, change something for the better. When you leave people better off in some way, even if it's just making them feel good and making them feel that they can do something great. Lift people up and they will remember you. Here's one more. Epic content is when someone views it, it evokes the immediate reaction of someone wanting to share, subscribe, follow, or link to the piece of content. Now that's what I'm talking about. Share, subscribe, follow, link to that content that you're sharing. Okay, so you want that piece of content to be seen as valuable to the audience or the viewer or the consumer, that they become a raving fan. Wow, epic content. Yeah, you want some of that. All right, that was some of that. Because remember, I was saying about marketing. Marketing is keeping customers happy during the entire cycle of the customer's journey. And we're using content marketing to connect with the right customers for your business. So we do that by creating and distributing relevant, valuable, consistent content. See? So we've done that. We created the content. Hopefully it's epic content. And now you have to go, okay, I put a lot of time into creating this content. I've made it epic. It's good. Now it needs to be shareable. It needs to be shareable. Someone needs to share it out. That's where your content promotion strategy comes in. Okay, we want to help. You want your strategy to help your content get in front of the right audience at the right time. All right, so we need to look at sharing. And a part of that is social media optimization, which is the broader umbrella that I'm talking about, but there are pieces under it. So social media optimization is not social. Sorry. Social media optimization is not search engine optimization. That's something different. Social media optimization, it involves strategies, tools, and best practices used to get the highest quality exposure to and engage with your target audience. Okay, got it? Social media optimization. Okay, that's why you need the content promotion strategy, because you have to use social media optimization, which is strategies, tools, best practices used to get the highest quality exposure and engagement with your target audience. You want them to consume your content and like it. You know, it's not Brussels sprouts, it's chocolate cake. Your content should be chocolate cake, not Brussels sprouts. And I see a lot of Brussels sprouts out there, and I'm like, I don't want that because I don't like Brussels sprouts. Floop. I flick. Floop. That finger, bloop, 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 it's not stopping. It's stopping on chocolate cake or whatever your favorite, your favorite food or item, the thing that, you go, yum. All right. So, social media optimization. Okay. That's what we're focusing on. Right. Now, the purposes of social media optimization, and I just, when you have a device, an iPad, it just, you touch the wrong thing because see how many went around. Purposes of social media optimization can include showing up in platform search results, ranking higher in your followers' feeds, getting quality engagement on your posts, building your email list using social media optimization, sending traffic to your website. We like that one too. Maintaining your brand consistency, because you have to be consistent. You can't look like one thing on Instagram and another thing on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. It has to be the same all over. Why? Because when they see your brand colors, your logo, all of those things that you use for brand consistency, they know instantly it's you. It's like McDonald's. When you see that sign, you know what it is. You don't even have to read it. You know what it is just by the shape and the colors. Nike's another one. You can pull up any of the corporations that's been around a long time, and they have these instantly recognizable brands and logos. That's what I mean. Okay. And also, you want to publish content your followers want to see. You don't want to publish content that they don't want to see, because why? Flick that little finger, just scroll on by. We want to stop the scroll. You want your content to stop the scroll, and you do that with epic content. Okay. Now, remember this piece of information. People share content that they care about and topics that support who they are and what they care about. What they care about, not what you care about as the business owner. Well, I want them to buy this, or I want to sell this course, or I want to sell this item on this product. Yes, you do, because you're in business, but that's not the focus. That's not the focus of you being online and your content strategy and your marketing strategy and what you're doing. Because if you put the focus on your business, the focal point, it's not going to work. Using social media to sell is not going to work. You have to focus on user experience, the audience, and what they care about. And they care about topics that support who they are and what they're about. All right. Also, another part of this, I said it was work. Like, man, there's too many parts to this thing. If the content isn't fun, engaging, or dynamic, you're not going to see a lot of success. Again, epic content. Okay. Most companies, they spend a lot of time creating content thinking, hey, if I build great content, they will come. If you build it, they will come. From the Kevin Costner movie. No, that's not happening. That's not happening. Why? Because there's so much noise. You and every other business owner is trying to build it and they will come. Build it and promote it. They will come. And we're talking, the content promotion strategy is organic and paid. Today I'm focusing on organic, and I probably next week we'll focus on organic. When we focus on paid, I will say this is the paid part of your content promotion strategy. Right now, we're doing organic. Why? Because it costs you nothing but time and work. But if you build the system, there's less time that you have to put in the effort into it, and you can put more time into your business. Got it? That sound good? Yeah, it does. Me too. So you want to build your brand by creating epic content, valuable. Let me get to that definition again, because epic content, timeless, validated, highly engaging. I want to say entertaining, that too. It's content that presents well thought out information and puts the user experience first. Puts the user experience first. That means your target audience, that means your followers, that means your potential customers or your customers. You're serving them. You're not saying, hey, buy this because I sell it. No, no, you have to put the focus on them. You have to get in their mind. That's why we do demographics and psychographics when we set up your business persona, the one person that you're selling to, because it's easier to talk to one person. And you think, well, I need to talk to everybody. No, that when you throw everything, no, you're not going to hit a target. Remember, I think I brought this up. Let me bring it up again. When the dart game, the dartboard, you want to hit the center. You don't want to hit the person at the bar or the wall or just going scattered everywhere out, because nothing's happening. You want to hit the center and win the target. That's why we call it target audience. Okay. All right. Let's keep going, because I don't want to keep us here all day. I have some. Okay, so here's some things. Here's some points I want to make. All right, before I do that, let me talk about some of the parts about creating shareable content and the epic content that you need to focus on. You need to look at trending topics. I think I spoke about this before, but we'll talk about it again. Trending topics, and that goes back to what I said earlier about this month being Women's History Month. There's a couple other things, and then how do you find this information out? I wanted to share with you something. I use something called Days. I think it's called Days of Days of the Year. It's a website called Days of the Year. And let me see. Again, I'm using a new software, so let me see if I can bring. Yes, good. So I want to bring up a tab in my browser so you can see it. And let's bring that up. Okay. Is it there? Oh, I have to switch my view, I believe. And again, sorry guys, I'm using something new, and oh, I have to bring it from the left. Haha. There we go. All right, so this is daysoftheyear.com, and I hope you can see this. I hope it's big enough. If not, let me know. And when you go daysoftheyear.com, there's also another one, checkiday.com. That's another one. But I look at this one a lot. So this is Days of the Year. So today, and it tells you today is National Barista Day. And I'm going to click that arrow, and it tells me, well, what is National Barista Day? What is it all about? History of National Barista Day. And I can go in and see, hey, does that fit in with my content, with my business that I want to share today? So here we go. Today is also National Pig Day, National Wedding Planner Day, Refire Not Retire Day. That's interesting. Plan a solo vacation day. Okay, so if I'm a travel agent or I'm in the travel industry, I might want to look into that one. And I'll tell you this, that there's usually a hashtag that goes along with it. So you want to research the hashtag. A good place to look, I go to Twitter. You can go to Instagram, but any place where you can, or you can just Google hashtag plan a solo vacation day and see what comes up. And then you can look at the content that's being shared and say, hey, that's not epic content. My content is way better than that. Let me put this thing out with the hashtag. Guess what? You're making it shareable and you're extending the reach. Here's some okay, so this site will show me what's going on tomorrow. National Read Across America Day, National Old Stuff Day, National Banana Cream Pie Day, and Dr. Seuss Day. And then it could go into Thursday. It'll show me the rest of the week. And there is, I'm not sure if the month is on here. Um, no, I don't see the month. So that's why sometimes I will go to, and let me type this in. I will go to check I day. The word check I and day.com. So there. This one has a different view, a different layout, but it does the same. It shows you all of these little weird, wonderful internet holidays where you can get in on the conversation, add your content, bring attention to your business with the content, have it shareable. People can share it out using the hashtag or when they're searching for the wording. So you can see here it says holidays for Tuesday, today. Asiatic Fleet Memorial Day. That was a little obscure, but here's the good one: International Pancake Day and Mardi Gras. National Fruit Compote Day, National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. There's the Pig Day again. Wedding Planner, Peace Corps Day. Is it Corps or Corps? Peace Corps. Plan a solo vacation day is there. There's a bunch of the Share a Smile Day that wasn't on the other website. So you'll see. I will look at this one and the other one, and there's another one. I think it's National Calendar Day. I will use those three because one may not be on the others. They do different things. Now, this check I day I like to use because it shows me what's going on for the month and the week. So this is National Cheerleading Week. Then you see over here is National Craft Month, National Crochet Month, National Flower Month, Kidney Month, Nutrition Month, Peanut Month. I'm scrolling. Umbrella Month, Sauce Month. Let's see what else. Let's see. Irish American Heritage Month. I didn't know that one. Let's see. Music in Our Schools Month. National Caffeine Awareness Month. Let's see. Women's History Month. So let's click on that one. So we'll go in and it will explain Women's History Month, also known as National Women's History Week, National Women's History Month. It was observed the week of March. So it goes into some detail. Now, this one doesn't have as much background as, let me go back to days of the year. No, I'm going to not go back. I'll take it back to the main. So if I want to know the history more of like, okay, I need more detail about this national whatever day or national whatever month, I will go to days of the year because it will give me a little bit more explanation. And let me show you one more before we close this out. Is National Calendar Day. National Calendar Day. And let's take a look at that one. Now, see, this is a little different. And you'll see is laid out by month. And then at the top, the red bar, today, tomorrow, and then they sell calendars. Today, tomorrow, year at a glance, the calendar, everything. So let's say March. Hey, what's going on in March? So national days in March, national weeks in March, national months in March, international days in March. So see, this website, they have a little different layout and they have more of a detailed explanation and everything's laid out a little differently. So if I want to know the national days, I can click on that. And then here we have March 1, 2nd. So it goes through that way. And let me, oh, did it pop up? No. So national weeks, it pops up in another window. So I don't think you can see it. Let me see if that one comes up. Share this tab. Oh, there we go. So here's a week, the listing of the weeks. And let me go back to here. National months. So when we click on that, here's the list. So this one has not as much as days of the year, but it has more It has more than daysoftheyear.com, but it doesn't have as much as Check iDay. So I use these three. So this is National Calendar Day. Let me go back today. You can see. Uh, so yeah, that's not what I want. I want the main page. Let's go to that. Okay, so here, you use which one you like. I look at all three just to cover, like to make sure I'm covering all the bases. All right, let me days of the year. Okay, days of the year is a little nicer layout, but you use what you choose what you like, and you can get everything sent to your email, your inbox. So there's an option for that. All right, so that is how you find out what's trending. Another way you might want to do it is just go to Twitter and look at the trends. That's what I do. So you need to do a little research on what's happening today, or if you're planning ahead, use one of those calendar sites that I talked about, and you can look for next week and next month and decide, okay, I want to be a part of this day. I want to be a part of this week. I want to join the conversation online. Why? Because when you create content and you attach it to these conversations that are happening, you're going to get more exposure, which means you're going to get shared if it's epic content. Remember, it has to be epic content. It has to make somebody go, wow, I want to share that. I'm going to share that. So, trending topics using these calendar days. So you want to do that. Also, another tool you can use, Google Trends. I'm not going to demo that, but Google Trends. You can look and see what's trending for today. You might want to get on in that conversation. All right. So now the last thing we're going to talk about. Is your content. How do you create or convert or create your content and make it epic content? You want to do that. So create shareable content, produce interesting, humorous, or newsworthy content that makes people want more. Find a unique perspective. Create something new or unique, which provides a different perspective on standard topics. Or you find a new angle to showcase or promote, but you put your spin on it. Personalized content. Make the topic personable to your audience and demonstrate how the material impacts them or someone that they're associated with. Why? For attention. Educate your audience. Potential customers need to learn about your product, your industry, or the buying process, which means how do they buy from you? Is there the special way, or you have a system or setup or whatever you want them to know about it? Provide educational information that makes this experience worthwhile for them, for your audience. Find a story. Now, this is a big one. People talk about storytelling and telling stories. People remember stories. So you need to find a way to demonstrate your idea, demonstrate your business idea, your services, products, whatever, through a story. Now, when you're doing the storytelling, you don't make up the story. It has to be something truthful, it has to ring true, and it has to be of value to your audience. Okay, not just a story about any old thing. No, it has to be relevant to your business and your audience. And the last thing you want to remember, you know, remain flexible. That means be open to changes, because social media changes and evolves every day. And as I just told you, we talked about, okay, well, what happens today? Today's conversation is not going to happen tomorrow. So you need to be flexible and watch for the trends, see what's coming, and be prepared for it, be ready for it. So how do you do that? You develop a content marketing strategy that allows you to test and experiment. So that's what this is about. So this is a part of your content promotion strategy. This is some of the things that we need to look at. It needs to be epic content because it needs to be shareable. That's the key. It needs to be shareable. People are not going to share just because you're posting content. We're beyond that. That is 2008 or 2010. We're way beyond that. It has to be epic content. It means it needs to be shareable. It means it needs for people. And let me look at that comment that I read. So epic content is when someone views it, it evokes the immediate reaction of someone wanting to share, subscribe, follow, link to that piece of content. Okay, that you want them to be a fan. You want them to keep coming back to your platform where you're sharing content, where you have the system in place, where you have the call to action, which drives them. But you're the traffic cop. You're saying, hey, come on over here with me to my website. Come on over here with me to my Shopify store, my link in bio, my landing page, my link tree, whatever you have set up where you get the clicks. And if you're not sure about that, look at the previous video on my channel. It's call to action, call to actions that convert. We're talking about it there. Okay. All right. So let's end this, and we're going to talk more about content promotion strategy. There's way more, and there's more to talk about with the social media optimization. There's way more topics and strategies that we need to talk about. But I wanted to get this one in there first, that you want to make shareable content, and you have to do that with epic content. It has to be content that's extraordinary, stands out, gets the attention, makes people like it, share it, click it, uh, do your call to action, go to your link and buy, all of those things. It has to work. It has to work. It just can't sit there passively and just going, oh, I'm just here. No, you want your content to do the job. All right. Because you want to be a success online. You want your business to be a success. You want your business to have more sales, more revenue. You want, and to do that, you need more shares, more engagement, and people to know, like, and trust you and your content. So this is one way to do that. Okay. So thank you for joining me this week on the marketing chat, this week's marketing chat. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for the notification. Also, I put my link to Discord in here. I will put it in the comments below. Also, there'll be some more links below this video that you can click on and get more information. And if you need to reach me, put a comment below, or find me, Terry Johnson, online everywhere. All right. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned to this channel. Subscribe. There'll be more videos. There'll be more information for you to consume that's going to help you grow your business online. And again, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or there's a topic you want me to talk about, let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye.